Brittany Renner doesn't want to be a 304 anymore. Now you might ask, Dose, what does that have to do with me? Well, it has a lot to do with you, because as a player, you're going to meet all type of women, and you're going to meet women like Brittany Renner, and you need to know how to handle them correctly. And that's what I'm going to teach you. But first, this video was brought to you by Players University. The link is below. Click it and check out what we have to offer. I think you'll like what you see. And remember, you're not a lame. You just don't know the game. Enroll in Players University. I'm going to teach it to you from A to Z. Now back to Brit. Like I said, Brittany Renner doesn't want to be a party girl anymore. All of a sudden, she's had a change of heart and realizes jumping from athlete to rapper back to athlete is not very ladylike. Or could it be that all her prospects have dried up and players really aren't hitting her up in the DM like they used to? Personally, I think she has foresight, and she could see the wall coming. After all, Brittany is getting closer to her 40s and further away from her 20s. But look, I'm not here to judge Brittany, or anyone for that matter. What I am here for is to drop game on my player partners and teach them the game. So, here's the game. Miss Renner has not changed one little bit. She's not had a change of heart or some sort of come to God moment. Game recognizes game when it sees it. And what she's doing is trying to get in where she fits in. Let me say something. Women are very strategic. Never doubt that. What they lack in strength, they make up with intellect. I've said it before and I will say it again. The average woman can outsmart the average man. But players aren't average. We are exceptional. So getting over on us is something that rarely ever happens. I can see through Brittany just like I can see through a piece of glass. She tried the superhead, cat stacks, blueprint, sleeping with a lot of famous guys and writing a tell-all book about it. After that, she called a ball player dumb enough to knock her up and try to make a housewife out of her. But what have I told you guys before in earlier videos? Wild animals are not meant to be domesticated. They belong in the wild, where they can run free and be true to their nature. The women are cunning, and what Brittany sees is a new lane. What's that? Basically trying to fill the void that Kevin Samuels left wide open, empowering men and bringing women down to reality. Why do you think she's talking all that "I used to hate men, but now I see it was my fault" shit? She sees an opportunity to grab a bag by catering to the male ego. A lot of these chicks are doing that nowadays. I won't call out any names because I'm not here to start any YouTube beefs. But I am here to raise the velvet curtain up and let you guys see the inner workings behind the scenes. Remember, any man who lets a woman tell him how to be a man is not a man. I'm sorry, but it's true. All a chick can tell you is what she thinks she wants in a man, and most of the time they're confused about that. But I ain't mad at Brit for having a "I don't want to be a hoe" moment anymore. I blame all the guys that flew her out and became characters in her book. I blame the men who continue to smash even after she made numerous videos admitting that she was a gold digger. I blame PJ for knocking her up and trying to make a housewife out of her. I mean, who raised you clowns? The whole point of being a player is being able to have choices and being very selective on who we choose to lay with. It's not about quantity, pimp juice, but the quality of ass you get. As a true player, why would I want something every Dick and Harry that can dribble or throw a ball can get? No sir, I refuse to lower my standards, and so should you. I'm not saying I'm looking for the Virgin Mary, but I am a man with exquisite taste, and cold cuts and leftovers just won't do it for me. But I do wish Brittany Renner all the best, but I doubt that closed legs are going to lead to a fed mouth. But we shall see. Anyway, what I need you guys to do is subscribe, hit the like button, then tell me below, what do you guys think about Brittany Renner? Is she sincere about turning over a new leaf, or is she just trying to grab a quick bag? I'll chop it up with you guys in the comments, and until the next time, play on, player.